Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm Jay.
I'm TJ.
And this is Not Quite Nerds.
Not Quite Cool Kids. We're up to episode 13 of Fantasy High junior year. We just left the thing home.
The manor, mordred manor.
Yeah, and this episode's going to be crazy. I feel it in my bones.
Yes. And I just wanted to say it's been so cool seeing people like comment and even just watch this reaction series. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoy these videos, please say hi in the comments and like the thing.
Do the subscribes, y'all,
but
please.
Only if you actually enjoy it. If you hate it, then sorry.
Go away.
Go
Why
away.
are you here? No, just kidding.
But yeah, we're just so stoked that that people are loving the series. So we're at episode 13 and we have some more coming up.
Yeah, so close to. I feel like we're over halfway now.
Yeah.
Let's get into the episode, y'all.
Let's do it.
Say hi, Intrepid Heroes.
Hi, Intrepid Heroes.
Can I do an arcana check on this curse to see
Just
where
go into
maybe
downtime
see
while
where
we're in
it
this.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's infernal,
Yes.
but like, see if I can get more of a handle on it than just somewhere in hell.
Go ahead and give me an arcana check.
I mean, it's a 14.
So I think that you know on a 14 that more answers might lie in the infernal library of the bottomless pit, where Riz was reading all those law books back in sophomore year.
I might have gotten rid of all those.
You don't have like a cool area with like all kind of like vinyl records and also books in
I
the recording
just
studio?
really made it clear that we were doing recording.
So it's basically 50-50 whether baby burned the books or not.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. You just gotta. What else we gonna do?
I can shoot a text, but baby doesn't look at his phone.
He's always missing his phone.
Yeah, where the heck is baby?
Start calling it and going right to voicemail.
We cut to the outside of an endless bottomless pit with just a huge rented dumpster full of books, and way in the distance of a blasted plane of fire, a dump truck just slowly ambling.
Dump truck.
Save the book!
Incredible.
He doesn't do red receipts.
Someone message him.
You see that baby has my notifications are silenced on.
Notify anyone.
Didn't notify anyone.
It's so niche. Like, imagine in a few years what their jokes will
I get to see
do.
baby just doing his gyration thing in a perfectly empty room, screaming so
Phone's
loud.
lighting up in the back corner.
Maybe was talking.
I assume since we hear them and stuff, we could like direct a message, just be like, "We're cool. We're just gonna take a quick diversion to Fig's recording studio in hell." What? Sorry, mom. We're fine. We're going to hell.
Do that. We were going to use it for Lydia.
Did we talk last? You don't have to pause, but did we talk last time about maybe Lydia's in on it?
Flayed souls standing with instruments.
Nah, she can't be.
No, I think we didn't talk about that.
Okay.
First thing, I didn't know we were coming to my house.
No, it's a fridge.
Any food in the fridge.
Are you okay with these flayed guys standing on the rug? I feel like they're very drippy.
I don't know if they come another way. I think flayed is the only flavor.
Is it okay to use your bathroom now, or do we have to just?
You see that the door opens. There's a spine devil, so just truly covered in razor-sharp barbs. But he's got an incredibly long white beard with a little leather cord tying off the end, and a huge scraggly white ponytail, and like glasses on sort of an arched nose.
This is all my uncles.
Every time you describe.
Comes in. His headphones are absolutely shredded by the spines on his body. I've ripped the foam out of his headphones.
For the books.
What's that?
We're looking for all the books.
He says, "Oh, Archdevil, Miss Faeth. My name it's Rip. Nice to meet you."
Nice to meet you, Rick.
Somehow,
Yeah,
We'd like to keep
she has
it
become more like
Yeah.
Well, hey,
Every movement from him.
you say you're looking for a fridge? We got a mini fridge. We got
Fridge?
seltzer.
Yeah, I'll take a seltzer.
They're looking for books, but I am.
I do need a seltzer.
books.
Do you have any fridges that are cold? All of the seltzers in here are like warmer.
Oh, we keep them piping hot. They're not. They're not.
All right, I'll have the hot stuff.
hot sparkling water is the
I
most
can't even-
disgusting thing to think
How does
about.
that even exist?
I mean, you called it a fridge.
Yeah. Well, it's a fridge, but it's broken, so it's piped.
God, you should have a box.
It's a sweltering box.
It's not sort of like.
But the nice thing about the fridge being that hot is you don't actually have to carbonate the seltzer. The heat
That's
does
the thing,
that.
so it's bubbling.
Yeah, boiling water in cans.
Oh.
Rinse badly burns his hand. Oh, it's like a hot grapefruit.
Okay, this is, oh my everyone.
You know that this bit is gonna literally mean that they don't get the books now.
It's good though.
So that'll be $250.
Oh my
They
god.
already opened it.
You're unbelievable.
Charge here. I paid him.
He goes, oh shit, thank you. My first paycheck, and I've been working here since 1963.
1960.
Yeah, the year is 1982.
Wait a minute. Rick walks out and says,
so
books,
good.
I wouldn't know. Baby's been running around like, he's been on fire, man. I mean, we all have a little bit.
Oh.
Oh, because it's so hot here?
Yeah. Do you want to hear this groove they're laying down, by the way?
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah. Okay. I feel like everyone's soloing at the same time.
Exactly.
Okay.
You don't want to work together.
That makes sense. So they're making really chill music, but they're all kind of like coked out.
Amazing. So all of you, you see, mistress.
Oh, that's right. I'm so happy that you're here. We're looking for books.
I destroyed all of them.
What?
Why?
Can I do an insight?
Do an insight check. He's lying terribly. He wants you to think he destroyed them all because he thinks that's what you want.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay, but I really need to find the books though.
Oh, well, I destroyed them insofar as I put them in a dumpster outside of the pit.
That's wonderful.
Wait, what day is it today?
Is it trash day?
It's Thursday. You hear the truck?
We run. Take us there, baby. Baby, stop dancing. Just run.
He takes out a huge android and says, "Oh shit!" and starts noticing all these messes.
An android.
That phone?
Yes, it goes in a wire into my pocket, which I've carved into my body. Oh, that's kind of cool.
I love that a super side bit.
I love the idea
Game
that
canon.
he's got like one of those things that you have, but for his
Yeah.
phone, the little like strap thing.
Underneath the dumpster.
Banish it.
I banished the forklift.
You banish the forklift of the dump truck to its plane of origin, which is hell. So just sort of for a minute, everyone goes, oh no, we're here. We're
Stop.
with a sudden roar,
No.
fiery clouds rumble overhead, and emerging from the clouds, a horrifying shape, and a roar of flame, a blast of fire. The dump truck is destroyed as a massive dragon ship.
Yeah.
pulls out of the
Father.
sky.
Oh, oh gosh. Fabian's too giddy, and it's just gonna try and keep it together.
Hi there, everyone. Good to see you again. You see, as it pulls around, having
That's
destroyed
so
the dump
cute.
truck, you hear a massive of a tattoo gun with golden ink. As you see, pulling around, your father points at you, my darling boy!
While still going.
As he tattoos on Calvaxus's ass, my son is a maximum legend at the Axford Adventure
Oh, he was
Academy.
getting the messages.
Oh, Fabian cries.
Oh, it hurts. It's so sensitive back there. The ship pulls around. All your books are safe. See, they land. Bill Seacaster leaps
That's
off
so
the thing.
cute.
Bam! My darling boy.
Wow, is this
Big
new
hug.
art?
Oh, you got your message. I was in the middle of slashing the brow of Asmodeus himself before he could teleport away from my blade. The coward and the bastard.
Oh, I'm sorry, he was kind of wandering too long anyway. I just needed to know about Faith's whole pride over thing, but we fixed that now.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we're good.
Oh, we need to know where it's from.
Oh, God.
I Scrooge to the dumpster of books.
Yeah.
And I'd like to roll like a really
Give me a religion check.
I'll give them the help action.
Jump into a dumpster to roll a religion check.
Give hot sauce.
Oh, do
Like
I?
thinking about going into coins like Scrooge McDuck sounds sore.
Yeah.
But going into a thing of books like paper cuts galore.
Yeah, I
Taste it,
know.
but I
Oh,
can't do
wow.
the screaming
You're
thing,
right.
You discover that all of the armors of pride were created by different infernal deities, different deities that presided somewhere in the
Jumper.
nightmares, right? The one thing they all have in common is that they were made to punish a mortal for the sin associated with the armor. You were able to read that the mortal that was punished with the armor of pride originally was an elf, Falinel, named Athendria. But in giving it away, they cursed their family forever. Like, the curse had existed in the armor, and giving it away, the curse moved from that. And in the records, it said the curse continued patrilineally from that point
Yeah.
forward. The curse, as it was described, was made to punish.
But how does Fig have it?
The curse is referred to as the curse of humility, curse of humiliation.
So is it patrilineal in that it only affects the men of the family, or is it patrilineal in that only the men can pass it on.
You remember a detail of Gilear's life story, which is that his younger life was pretty normal. And you remember Sandra Lynn mentioning having known Gilear, but it was prior to when Gilear's father passed away. And you start to look through the history and go like, oh, it's the passing away of it's like the oldest person hasn't moved on in the next generation. So you have your young.
But then how did it get to fit?
That remains a big question.
Yes, and also Gilear is A, still alive, and B, not biologically her father.
Oh.
Not biologically, but I think we've formed the kind of connection.
Right. And it's not, it's a curse, so it's not necessarily like...
Curses are updating
the
themselves
rules
all
of
the time.
genetics.
I mean, you were offered power.
Yeah,
from
that's
the
what I
source,
thought.
right?
Yeah.
So it's possible that because Gilear didn't have any biological children, that the curse is trying to survive.
Well, because remember, Gilear did put on this pride armor, though.
On that connection, you guys realize that faeth has cracked it. Because the curse became a patrilineal family curse when the armor was given away. By putting it back on...
He took the
Or he maybe has like confused it in some way and put it in a position where, because you remember feeling in that original Night York fight, you felt the presence of the curse. You were able to pull it onto yourself in exchange for a great burst of magic to defeat the Night York. But being able to pull it onto yourself, that may have more to do with the fact that the curse was in a compromised state because Gilear put the armor back on. And you're an archdevil. Like a regular kid of Gilear's may not have had any connection to the curse, any connection to anything else. So a
You're forged in hell.
And you kind of have ownership over both the armor and the curse. It's
Yeah.
like a weird confluence of
Crazy.
events because it's called Lex's armor.
Dang, how do you connect all
Armor's
that?
not here anymore.
Brennan
It is
and
all the
Mulligan.
armors of sin are still here.
Can we look at them all?
Yeah.
Try them all on?
These things are cool now,
There's
right?
6 left, right?
Oh, it's so nice to be with you.
Yeah.
A little bit sad that we didn't get to see Mulligan
yeah,
filling it.
solving mysteries, breaking.
He really was
Yeah.
just there and then got taken away and it's like, okay, we're not going back.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they just got back.
Asshole that's trying to win president over me.
You put tartar sauce in the swimming pool?
Yes, we
Lit it on fire and then but I'll be honest, it was Fig did a really sick flip into the fire tartar sauce.
Disguise this.
Why tartar sauce?
And then everybody butted themselves up and
I love that these are just little kids telling one of their favorite adults what they got up to.
As soon as I got to Solace, I just told my man, Mr. Hughes, your banker.
Yes, he calls me sometimes.
I grabbed him by the fucking scrotum and I said, you get me as many magic engines as you can! And then I slapped his teeth out of his mouth.
Am I supposed to do that with him?
Well, otherwise he'll walk all over you. These are bankers. They're the scum of the fucking earth. They're thieves, and I'm a pirate.
I can't wait to watch you try this for the first time.
Sometimes he gets a bit Irish with that accent and I love it. With the arch.
Get over here, look.
A word of advice, my darling boy. Get your stance wide, because you're gonna have to come in horizontal. Because think about the dip of the arm, getting the nuts, getting the jewels in your hand. But you gotta have enough wingspan
writing all
to
of these.
come across it.
Smacking him
Riding.
Do you do anything? Because I feel like there's going to be a whole 5 seconds where I'm getting in position. What are you saying during that moment to kind of keep him off guard?
You have your man, put a flintlock to his head, and you say, stand still while I try this.
Sense the wall.
The ball.
I'll do it.
The ball being this short as well, like,
Lock pistol.
Sarah.
I can find her.
You do now. Everyone draw steel. What's that? He tosses you a gun.
Have a gun?
I use this. Alistair, get guns for the kids.
Kirsten's standing there with her stuff.
He says, all right, well, it seems like something I need to go speak to some haunted armor of some kind. By the time all of your sub-warlocks are hiring other warlocks, you're making spell slots. You're making...
That's an
Make
MLM.
an agreement with you, though. What's the agreement that you make them make?
Oh, it's a very simple agreement. See, all these other fiends and archdevils, they're always bargaining for your soul, bargaining for your soul. The people that make deals for their souls are not worth that much. So I just charge them gold.
There's a subscription service.
I'm the richest devil there's ever been. And then what you...
I write all this down, and I'm gonna turn this in as my.
Amazing. Such a great assignment.
Are you just trying to make an agreement for...
Yeah, I was just curious how you word your agreement.
Oh, you're just trying to cheat at school?
He's gonna love that.
Kind of, yeah.
Let's cheat at school. I'll write you a fake agreement for... If you give me 40 gold pieces, I'll write you a fake agreement.
I don't think I have 40 gold
I
pieces.
can front you 40 gold.
Will you front me?
As long as you point a flintlock at the head of my head.
Yes.
You're hitting all the seltzer.
Now, that's my favorite flintlock. It's got like 40 chambers.
It's automatic.
Yeah. So yeah, he's like, all right, All right. Wait, who are the two?
One's my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend is now. That's the kind of maximum legend shit.
There it is.
Ooh, that's great. That's great.
It's not bad.
That's really good.
Yeah, they did it. I think the font is called
That looks
Romato.
You should be wrong. Do you need some saran wrap?
Well, I've been going in a lot of saunas and things.
Hell, it's bad. New tattoos and hell, it's bad.
You got hit by a lot of grapefruit seltzer.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot. I've had to go in for a lot of touch-ups.
You should get it outlined in gold.
Ooh.
Do you want a real gold tattoo, my boy?
Yeah, would you tattoo me, Papa?
Lie down.
Okay.
A thing he was using to tattoo a ship, which is a shoulder-mounted
ship's
tattoo
ass.
gun. Stay perfectly still, my boy.
I'm holding Fabian's arm.
We're doing it right now. Strike up the band.
With a 6th level heat.
Oh my
You see that
god.
he takes
They're
a
tongued.
chest of gold from one of these pirates nearby. You just do a
Oh my
cartridge in this
gosh.
cast iron tattoo harpoon.
You might need to get a revivify ready, not a
Yeah.
freaking
Is he
tattoo.
17?
No way.
I'll give you a bar.
Go for it. Okay, go for it.
Take a bardic.
No, don't take that bardick. It's gonna rip your
No,
neck
no,
off.
it's fine.
Oh wait, it's fine.
It's
now.
gone, yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's
Her bardic is pure now.
right. Yeah,
The Riz is not helping, but everyone else.
Stop.
Razor, are you gonna pass out?
Maybe Riz should do a contract.
yeah.
So this gold is pumped into your neck. You have a solid gold tattoo in your neck.
Not only does a needle go into your skin, but you're burning with that needle.
So heavy.
Seacaster, this tattoo counts as a magical tattoo.
Okay.
You are immune to any curses attached to gold, including dragon mantis.
Okay, there it is.
You can steal cursed gold and be fine.
Okay, great.
Wow.
Wherefore, upon the archdevil figure of faeth at the bottom of this pit has asked for an agreement between himself.
Infertile entities that will magically reign supreme here in Araminis, first layer of the 9 hells.
And then he goes, yeah, and just fucking takes a cat of 9 tails and whips the back off of his pirate crew member, takes the bloody flap of skin.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't like it here.
Kirsten throws up.
There's a scanner on board the Golden Rod.
Okay, because I don't want to turn this.
You can take a picture of it with my iPad.
Why are you all crying and vomiting?
You can laminate it, or I don't know.
I think it's written in lovely gold ink.
Just the skin is so thick. Yeah, I don't do any heels. I just kind of start hands. So.
Not the tongue.
My name's
Alright, we got
Wags.
3 in. Don't worry.
Bing, 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 bing.
I like the idea that he
just me
hacked
and
that
you,
skin
I'll
off and then
probably
walked
go
away. Like,
Yeah.
That's okay.
I'm not gonna third wheel your dad, Hank.
No, I mean you can hang out.
You say, you do see, he says, this Cloud Rider engine. What's the nature of it? And this is,
Also, the fact that he just whipped that contract lingo out of his brain is.
Lily Copper Kettle. She keeps trying to get us all to do drugs and then get in trouble. So I ended up.
I love that that's not actually true. Like, that's never actually been true.
It was in kind of this attempt to kind of make mischief around us, and so.
That's a
While they
theory.
were doing that, they damaged one of the Cloud Rider engines in the basement,
And there's a bunch of plaques of records that all just have pictures of Rettrot in them, of his albums that have gone like double, triple platinum.
Wait, really?
He's famous down here?
I guess so. I'll just throw on his music. Just to
Okay,
see,
yeah, let's listen to it.
Yeah.
Let's listen to a different one. I got 2 minutes. Wait, this is the same. So wait, hold on. Let's try 3rd one.
Hey everybody, my name is Baby. Everyone.
Oh God.
Oh, there's like a weird oh no, there's some skits on next one.
Gotta do that dance to this.
Everybody move your torso, keep your head perfectly still. Move your torso, head still. Move
For
your
like
torso.
wedding.
Oh my god, that's great. Yeah, it's for. I wonder if he has like a voicemail from his grandma on one of these. You don't have a baby?
I've always dreamed of having a baby of my own.
Guys, this character was born
That's what I thought.
But,
Like-
you know, I made from
not
the
even a
blood
year
of an
ago.
archdevil, and that's hard to come by, so
Oh.
Oh, you want me to make you a baby? I'll give it a shot.
Wow, there's some Adam and Eve.
Blood pulls out, and you see another imp kind of appears and goes,
Oh, it's baby.
Hilda.
Hello, baby, I'm baby.
Right. And you see Baby holds Baby's hand and says, we're going to go somewhere private and try to make our bodies occupy the same exact physical space.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. I really made hell.
Yeah.
You guys head off. Like the armor of lust is sort of like a gimp suit, right? It like has that like leather.
Slay.
It like has that. Yeah, it's
Winter.
winter.
We think that ankarna is maybe associated with something.
Yes.
Yes, we definitely.
So,
Every one of these pieces of armor was made by a deity associated with the infernal realms. Do we need to like cast detect magic?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll cast it.
Yeah, same.
Maybe one of you do good and evil.
yeah, I'll do detect good and evil.
So you get the Gregorian
You would
necktie
go
going.
insane
As
doing
you
that
go, moves out, and the name Ankarna appears in sort of spectral ethereal space as the arcane mark of this armor. The armor of pride was crafted for the mortal elf Athenriel by Ankarna.
There you go.
This armor was made by the god. Anyone who
That's
wants
the god that
give me one
Cassandra
more
met.
investigation or
Married.
history here. And I think you can also consult the scrolls and books that you have. Coming in for Agent Gukgak Jr. This is Agent Gukgak Sr. checking in.
Cute.
This is he.
You see a little celestial hologram appears over your wristwatch, and you say, "Hey, kiddo, how's it going, bud?"
Riz is clearly super excited, but stays so professional and secret agent. Good to see you, father slash senior agent Gukgak. What's your status?
All good. We're reading your location as Avernus, the first layer of the 9 hells.
Good to see you, Dad. Love you.
Hey, love you, son.
Good to see you, Dad. Love you.
Place right now?
Yeah, I got a gun.
We're
Continuing
drinking.
to be
Oh, you
professional.
got a gun. Well, so cute.
All right. But we got a ping for a name that hasn't come up in a long, long time.
Yeah. So I think I disclose to
Amazing, amazing.
Ankarna is the person that is talking to Kirsten, right?
I think so.
And this armor.
Has
and
to be.
sort of the situation.
Okay. Not listed as a follower of Ankarna. Athenriel is one of the most ancient elves we have on file here. Soul not located in the upper planes, maybe somewhere in the lower planes, but he's not in our database. I'm looking right here. He predates the Court of Stars, which is the fucking government of Falinel. So he's from
Yeah.
way.
So long.
Well, first of all, I should say his line leads in a lot of ways. He's so many generations back that his descendants, it spreads out. It's broad. However, he has a much smaller number of purely patrilineal descendants, one of which is Gilear faeth. Were you like at a meeting with Kalina where you were able to sit down and really talk it out?
That's exactly it.
So it might have been something where that's the thread on the sweater and it's the best chance she could give you.
Okay.
Is there anything you want me to be running down
It's
for you
Buckler.
kids while you're doing this?
Right, the house is a clue as well.
If there's any nature between
Like, why did they get sent
armor
to the
becoming
house
cursed
specifically?
and the god being corrupted, if there was a
Because it's not even like it's Riz's house.
or something.
No.
And then maybe
Even though it's
there's
his
anything
suitcase.
to this idea that maybe Athenriel is Bakor.
Pox says, all right, I'll jump on that kiddo, and I'm looking that up.
Oh shit.
That's a bad face.
Oh shit.
Or a good one. He got locked out of his email.
He just looks up. You guys are exiting the bottomless pit, so you're coming back up to the goldenrod, and you see Pock looks up from his watch and says, I just looked up other... do you know what a divine domain is, or a divine realm?
You mean like the ethereal plane, the astral plane?
Yeah, like the ethereal plane and the astral plane.
Right.
Gods exist in those spaces, but those spaces belong to the concepts of those planes.
Okay,
The
I'm
plane
scared.
of fire.
I know, I don't think I'm gonna get it.
Belong to every god of fire. Instead, I looked up how many divine realms does Ankarna have. Listed none at the moment, which makes sense because she's dead.
Sure.
But like how many? I know that there's none that are active. Associated with the 9 hells. There are multiple divine realms, and the file is corrupted. The file doesn't have the information within our database.
Is it possible he tricked them into signing like an infernal contract to like get them out of the way so that he could be the god of the sun?
Pock looks around and he leans in a little bit and goes, we do important work here at the Lower Planar Reconnaissance Task Force. Sol is a very powerful, important figure within the upper planes. But I will say that my experience with deities is one of the things they least like to do is collaborate with other deities that share their domain.
Yeah, because it splits the followers and it would make them weaker.
You see, as he walks out, Bill Seacaster turns over. There's a huge buttered ramp and a huge unbuttered ramp.
Anything, all right?
We love a full stop.
Yeah.
I want to like discus hurls gorgug. Gorgug hits the ramp, disappears into the sky. Aboard the ship of thislespring! Takes off, cresting into like low orbit of the sky.
Goggles are cracking.
Oh my god, I love it, I love
You see,
it.
there's a moment where Bill turns over and says, "Oh, is that Gukgak?" And you see Pot turns and says, "Captain Seacaster, pleasure to see you." And he's like,
Would it be possible to uncorrupt someone through song? Riz starts singing. Riz puts on Retron's album.
I love it. It really
It's one of the skits, Dad. It's really funny.
comes right under Gorgug, who lands on the. Comes right under Gorgug, who lands on the.
That is perfect.
It's gonna throw you.
Well, you know, you can try.
That was so cute.
You all
That was
have
so
guns.
cute of Bill.
You've all come to hell. That's right. Do you have a way of getting back on this?
Yeah, it involves me taking a spell, so I don't know if you have a way of doing that.
Oh, I have plane shift too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, let's
you
go.
also have like.
My dynamite!
That actually happened.
I do have plane shift. I do, but I wasn't saying like I wasn't actually. We can tie up our loose ends. We can say bye to.
Is it funnier that the loose ends don't get tied up, or is
We're
it?
gone. We're shooting out.
I love it.
I grab my stuff and go. It's too late.
She's literally talking about needing a short rest.
As you are once again back in Isla Manura.
I love that. I love that Brennan's like, it's funnier. Let's do it.
Oh, that's so
So
good.
good.
Does your life suck again?
It's too late.
It's gonna be that's what you think.
Go!
Oh wow. Oh wow.
He's not.
Yeah.
Wow, lemon yogurt right in the eye.
It's burning so badly. I can't believe I've missed my mouth.
I like a lot.
Let me go in the medicine cabinet.
Here's a gold piece. Catch.
I'm blind.
And lemon.
Oh, I pull out a seltzer from hell and just push it out.
You see, as his face scalds, he looks and says, "I am happy." And hugs Fig. My life makes
So
sense
happy to be
once
unlucky.
more. It is too many blessings to ask for, to have good luck in addition to the most wonderful daughter
Oh.
Thanks, Dad. Can I look at Hilariel and see if this means she's gonna leave him?
in the world. You see, Hilariel looks and says, "I was into him before he was uncursed, so."
Good taste. Okay, I have.
You see that.
Maybe we could.
It's kind of creepy that it's been like a summer and she's into
You
him
see,
even though he's
Gilear and
married.
Hilariel hold hands and say, "We have some exciting news."
Oh no.
No, you fucking don't. Plane shift me back. Somebody chronomancy.
I can punch you in the head.
Yeah, do that. Oh, what time is it?
Gilear goes, "Yes. Badly burnt in and around the face and blind in both eyes from a gold piece and lemon. I can say this, a curse is a state of mind. And though my luck may have been returned to its former state, you can never get me down because I love my life
My life.
and I love my daughter
And I love
and I
my.
love this woman, Hilariel. And I love
Your son.
You can leave me out. It's fine.
I thought he was gonna propose.
my son, my darling stepson, Fabian.
Oh, God.
This all on the yak back. That's gonna be one of my skits.
Voicemail that you open this with? That's so I'm just wondering how we get it off the yak. Oh, you knew.
Have to play it back into a recording.
Gilear, right? No more news?
Not like a USB port on it.
Oh no.
Nope.
Oh, thank God.
If it hasn't
People
been
don't
3
want to
months
announce
yet.
too early. So, yeah.
You see Hilariel goes,
Elven Oracle.
Oh, don't fucking do that. Don't change it. Use a divination roll. Fucking change it. I'm gonna sneak into his room tonight and give him a vasectomy.
and Drangor. So exact. You see
So
Rob
exact.
hugging his mom, Lydia, who's like catching her breath.
We were talking about maybe doing that ritual with you and trying to speak to Gore while keeping you safe.
Right.
It's so funny because even Kirsten's sincerity, I worry that it's gonna turn into a joke.
Yeah.
Why don't you?
Hi.
We are so sorry.
What? Who's this talking?
This is Kirsten.
What?
Sometimes
But that's just me.
that's good to know. That's where I.
That's what I'm saying. I probably wouldn't.
Oh, yes, see, me and Gorgug, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably because you can't read other languages.
Oh,
Can't read.
Ortholax says,
Face.
the armor of pride.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that it might have at one point been a good gift rather than a curse. a blessing.
Yeah.
I think it was given to the person who made those.
A blessing.
A long time ago, like pre-everything.
Pre-soul.
Old druid.
Right. It's like Gilear's ancestor.
You see, he looks at all of you and says, you all said the name. That means I'm not covered by Oblavati Mori right now.
Tell us what you know.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, the one thing I know about Ankarna was that she was like me. She used to have a set of scales that were changed into, I think, some kind of like warhammer or something like that.
So she took justice and turned it into war. Was conquest her corrupted state?
Wow.
Is it possible that she...
That's the crazy thing, kid. She took artifacts from other pit fiends about conquest and like studied about that domain. Gods cast themselves in the roles of the people leading the orchestra. If your musicians all leave and you stop being a conductor and the musicians all tell you what song they want to play, what would you do?
So she was taking requests.
Like a DJ taking requests. That's the impression I got from talking to Bakur.
So maybe the giants or whoever was worshipping her went from sort of a more pastoral
Or
life to
her chosen one started to like morph her a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like telling her what the people wanted. Did she talk about being married?
That's interesting.
I remember one of the gods
Because
of the lower
could
levels one time
that mean
made
that
a pass, and she
Kristen
was
could have
scared
done
of
that?
him, and he said,
Cassandra?
"Oh, what are
No,
you?
no,
you're
for the
still
other
married?"
god,
And
her
she
first
almost
god.
destroyed him. Like flew
Yeah,
into
true.
a rage and almost killed him.
'Cause she's
She
chosen
was
for
really
him.
touchy about her relationship status.
Can I ask you, I don't know if you've talked about this before, and if we have, sorry.
So
and
quiet.
If it's like a sensitive subject, sorry. How did you fall?
I ended up falling because, you know, I ended up becoming a devil of gluttony because the virtue that I used to manifest, which was temperance, I just sort of
Crazy.
stopped believing that that was necessarily a good thing. If gods have their times where they rise and fall, which is almost like the face, like if the paint job on the car is the gods and the engine is all the celestials that are like working for them underneath, sometimes it's like the paint job needs to be redone and the god rises or falls. And then sometimes it's like something in the engine breaks. You go, this thing that I thought was a virtue for 1,000 years, I kind of wake up one day and go, this is fucking bullshit. Sklanda says, let's go ahead and get you guys rested out. You can see that you're partially injured. Let's get you. And you see that there's a big night in Kyla Manora where you're all
So
tucked
much.
in, and you guys, I think, see snow falling outside.
Especially if it's
Don't
conquest.
tell Greg about it. Don't tell. He is so impressionable.
Who knows right now? Just
But
us?
I feel like Cassandra is like the balance to this. So if we can just keep
Definitely.
kind of like pumping Cassandra out there.
Well, I think if she had an original domain that isn't conquest, and she was only then pressured into it for follower count,
yeah.
and then I look at Tracker, and then I look back.
And
I grab Tracker.
you grab Track.
I grab Narendra and say, I would love to ask you some questions about the Court of Stars, because you probably grew up so close to that, and I just pull her away.
You see, she looks at you and says, oh, my daddy's on the Court of Stars.
Is he?
I am. What a shit. All right. Wait a minute. You see, she does something, and she says, I'm Roma Childa.
Fucking God, you keep my pit out of your back.
What the hell? I thought they were bonding. Fine. Elvin comes with you in disguise. Indigo purple energy. 3 immortal elven
This is different
dancers,
colors.
translucent and made of light.
giving-
I haven't seen this before.
It's giving Gryffindor.
Sheets flowing around them diaphanously. And you see...
Are you paid? Okay, I'm gonna take that as a no.
You walk through and you see that shrouded in
You should
deep
be in the
fabric, there are 8 figures, perfectly still, holding swords with the points down, hands cut out of the pommel, long blonde hair that trails all the way to just barely touch the top of their elfin boots.
So do you just stand here like this, or did you hear that we were coming and get in place? You just stand here like this.
The Court of Stars has stood in a circle of 8 for 1,000 years.
Wow, that's...
Why don't you just say 2,000 yen?
We,
Oh, 2000.
monitor
1,000?
the comings and goings
Oh.
of the elven folk here in the High of deliberating on matters of elvendom.
I was like, it's not. It's 1,000.
No, 1,000, like 2,000 next to each other.
Perfectly, Aaron.
I'm not gonna say it.
You may ask. I know a question has crossed your mind.
No, I
Ask your
it
question.
feels inappropriate. Erect? No, I'm not gonna. You don't need to.
A boner has not come to the Court of Stars. In an age of dragons.
Wow, that's sad.
Dragons.
I'm on strike, so do with that what you will. I just thought I would come and say it in person.
Nara looks over at you. Going to be a persuasion check.
And I actually rolled much better that time.
Hey!
It's like cheating.
That's good.
I got a 19.
They look at you. Nara is very moved by what you have said. She looks and says, Daddy, Adaine is an adventurer. She has come here from the land of solace. Solving a mystery, and they are helping the world.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, like I don't have any money.
If this youth will
Don't be saying on fleek anymore. Does that help?
So, to describe the state of my eyebrows, you would say...
Slay.
I don't think there's a new word for the state of anybody's
So we have lost fleek.
I mean, I
And
guess
there
you could
is
use
no
it,
air.
I guess you could use it in an ironic, sort of stupid, your eyes look on fleek like your eyebrows look like they're from 5 years ago. Or like
Great.
on fleek in like you're making fun of an old person using young person language.
A great darkness has befallen the realm with the loss of fleek.
Right, so anyway, I just don't see a way of me doing the job.
So you have
Can I
declared
just give you
war
money?
on the
Ask
Council
people
of
money.
Stars.
No, that's... What? Is that what you heard?
You see that
I'm so busy. I have a job at an ice cream place.
Nara turns to you and says,
Don't really want to have a war
Are
either.
you saying you don't want to be Oracle, or just that you can't be Oracle? For what purpose have you acquired this job?
Well, I have to buy 10 barrels of diamonds for school.
You see, Nara goes, Daddy, we have 10 barrels of diamonds. You see, he says, we shall give you 10 barrels of diamonds, and you shall be Elven Oracle once more.
Okay, well, there's also... Look, there's a lot of, like, troglodyte balls and a bunch of eggs and other things, but...
The council shall confer. You hear wind, chimes, hair blows, cloaks flutter. In 1 month's time, shall a council of 7 elven lawyers be sent.
For me? What, how, to who? Why do...
You have engaged in this foreign law business. You will acquire an attorney, and we shall negotiate a contract for your labor.
Tell me that I need to get a lawyer when I have a job at an ice cream shop.
Or, if you wish, you may engage in a competitive dance with one of the immortal elven dancers outside.
May I nominate a champion?
If you wish to create your contract in a dance competition with one of the immortal elven dancers outside, you are welcome to do so.
Great, I'll do that.
Wonderful.
As long as I have a champion to do it. I don't want to dance, but I know somebody who's really good at it.
Champion accepted.
Great. Great.
Oh, Fabian.
Yeah, what the hell?
No, because I thought of Kirsten because of the ribbon thing.
Step up to the streets? Sure.
The next morning, you all awaken. Lydia addresses you and says, all right.
Amazing.
You got it covered. Let's go for it. All right.
What do we want to do? We want to take the gem out of her chest and then seal it using the power from the curse?
Can we talk to Gore with, like, use the power to channel it and then...
I have contact other plane. Can I use that to talk to Gore?
Yeah, if you want to just contact another plane, you can just set up something
So
to,
wacky.
like, get a viewing screen for all of you into the gem.
I think that's the safest way to do it.
With this spell, we get 5 questions that are like yes/no type questions.
You see inside a gem, surrounded by darkness.
I do technically have to roll a DC 15 intelligence check to go insane. Great.
It doesn't go out there and find it.
I'll use my portent.
And
I'll use my portent.
I can do flash of genius.
I'll use my lower portent, so it's a 15 exactly.
It looks similar to Gore's legs, but you see tall, spiny.
So,
Don't ask him
There's too many questions. Stop.
no.
That is 3 of the 5.
there was only 2. It was only 2. It was 2. They said it twice.
Was that 3?
Okay, now that's 3.
well,
Everyone's not talking except for Adaine, and maybe me.
oh, please.
Were you a Thanriel?
This soul once belonged to the being of the world of Spyre, known as a Thenriel.
Ask what Ankarna was before she was called.
Yeah, that's number 1, I think. Just in case we only have 2 questions.
What
Shut
goddess
up.
Period.
was Ankarna of before she became the goddess of conquest?
Badly burning his face. Tears of acid pour out of his body and leave deep, bloody rivulets down the side of his
I want to see
cheek.
the art.
Is he hearing her name for like the first time in a long time?
Shucks.
A great golden dawn over mountains. A beautiful chariot pulling the sun. She was tall and glorious, goddess of giants. Her sister was the light of her life, a goddess of sorrow and of winter. And there danced throughout the seasons the bitter and quiet hope of winter, and the loud and joyful blaring of trumpets in the golden days of summer. Hers was the domain of the coming of long days, of plenty. Hers was the coming of the light of the sun, of clarity, discernment, judgment, justice. A goddess she was, of righteousness, and of the clarity and conviction to act with all the burning fury of the sun, that those who would wrong her or her sister would not be allowed to let their wickedness spread.
Was Saul involved in her corruption?
When you say soul, do you mean the god or his mortal instruments?
You see, he begins to say,
who wields who? The sword wields its wielder as the wielder wields the sword. Do you not understand?
You see that your sword begins glowing with the curse, and you can see Lydia goes, kids, I'm not feeling really good.
Yeah. Okay, close it down.
She grabs the arms of her wheelchair. And you see that she pounds the table in front of her, cracks run through the table. Telemine says, my table. You see, she goes,
Lydia, do you want the gem gone?
Do you have a way?
We might. You see, Rog is openly weeping. If you could help my mom.
Should we do this in the right order, or should we do this now?
It's a powerful magic that you know is particularly aligned at stopping Gore. It's like the curse from the armor.
Great, let's do it.
And let's put it in Gilear.
Sorry?
We're gonna put it in late.
This is kind of...
We'll
talk about it later. You touch the sword
really
of the gem.
big ball.
The gem flashes. All you see this pit...
Hard as a gem.
is sifted out as the gem expands in light.
You got all the yogurt on you.
No. You see the pit fiend face splits, and you see a high elven face within saying, not yogurt, no, cultured dairy, not again, no, and you see the armor spreads and covers him. He looks a lot like Gilear.
Cool. I have like a...
Fabian, do some surgery.
Yes, all right.
I get really
For the
into
first
it. I
time
put
today,
clothes on.
Fabian does
I
it.
stand next
Yeah,
to it
here
like
we go.
this.
Obviously.
Can I have, we'll just scalpel? Thank you.
You actually don't have to hold your... Higher? Yeah, higher.
A medicine check?
Great. Can I have the help action?
This is not the first time
I
he's
can do
done
medicine
surgery.
too, if I'm the one kind of doing the medicine. I have a plus 10.
Don't.
The last time we did it was when
I
he was
have a
playing
plus
Gunny.
4, and this is kind of my thing, Kirsten, you know?
Okay.
This lady's about to die.
Please, nat 20.
Scalpel.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Double
that
one.
Fabian, you kill Lydia, but...
No, I give him
Spare the dying,
I give him a 13.
What's that?
I give him a 13.
You give him a 13. Okay.
spare the
He
dying,
gets
so-
Okay, you give him 13 so you don't kill Lydia Barker. She goes, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
My body slammed Fabian and I do a medicine check.
Okay, you do a medicine check. Go ahead and roll.
Why is everyone attacking me? You told me to do surgery.
That's when
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Perfectly heal her body, and you watch as her body, like a splinter, pushes, and the crystal falls. And Fabian, you can catch the crystal right in the air as it falls.
Lydia Barker.
All of you watch as Lydia just goes,
Wow.
She doesn't need to be enraged anymore.
I give Lydia a deep tissue Swedish massage.
you give her Rog is crying, just, thank you so much, thank you so much. Yeah, you give her talk about some nuts.
Yeah.
Talk about some nuts. Lydia Barker. Kyla Manor is a spa anyway. So you see, Telemine is like Lydia may remain for as long as she wishes.
I put cucumbers over her eyes. I just replace each cucumber that she eats.
I'm just chopping.
Yes!
You feel
Sous
Lydia
chef,
gem
but-
curse, and you see that, and you go ahead and write your inventory. Have made an enormous advancement
Amazing,
forward and have
guys.
healed a dear ally and friend of a terrible curse.
One eye.
Then you return to Elmville.
I need a vacation from my vacation.
We didn't get a summer vacation. We didn't get a winter vacation.
Look, you should join the stand-up club.
Yes.
I have a stand-up club, but
What I would love to do if we can is speed run some downtime real quick.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
What's that dance-off?
Oh, the dance-off is in a month.
Okay, great.
If you want to say the dance-off, it happens as a school project. I'll let you include the dance-off in your Bard academic track if you'd like.
That's gonna be a 23.
A+ in Bard class. Terpsichore's got you all there. Maisie is like hooting and hollering and clapping her hands as an immortal elven dancer gets absolutely schooled. And a representative of the Council of Stars says, "This dance-off constitutes a binding contract in which from this moment henceforth shall the Elven Oracle of Falinel be a paid position."
I would also like to say that Fabian is the champion of the Elven Oracle for any further future dance-offs, and he also gets a paid stipend.
What? Yeah.
Fabian, you become
rich.
known as the Oracle of Dance, a sub-oracle of the Elven Oracle.
Run by Adaine's divination class and see if they've marked off that prediction about me becoming the greatest dancer in the world. If it has happened, if it's come true yet.
Maximum legend.
Maximum legend.
That
Inimitable.
chat in a class.
Great, I
Let's
go
just
to
not
class and get
forget
my
that
2 weeks'
place.
He goes, creates a little whale-shaped ice cream cake that says congratulations.
Whale.
I don't tell any of my friends about it. I just feed it. I create a freezer in my room.
And you get a text from Elwyn saying, "Why do I feel like you have a fudgy right now?"
I'm supposed to be the oracle. I should always know. Okay, come over.
Amazing. As long as you
So
put the
cute.
Elven Oracle track somewhere in your track check, even if you don't succeed, you will be at well off. So you can go ahead and roll 2d10 GP. Fabian, any more tracks from you?
We'll do. I mean, if you let me use acrobatics, we're getting nasty.
Okay.
That'll be a 32.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. 32, because you rolled advantage on
Yes. 18 plus 14.
Wow. 32. DC 32 is exactly A+. Jesus Christ, baby.
Nice.
Okay.
Think to go to KVX.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Incredible. So is this a job check? Are you doing a
Can we do
job?
a job check?
Go ahead. DC is 25.
Okay.
This is intimidation. Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm definitely intimidating as well.
Okay. You can go ahead and give me an intimidation roll as well. We'll take the higher of the two.
I personally got a 29.
Jesus.
Oh, sorry, a 28.
I got a 22.
A 28 and a 22. Your DC is 25. Mr. Seacaster and famous rock star faeth. Hi.
Tip positions.
Okay.
Sir?
Okay. Illegal. Your hands go right through an illusion, and he goes, fool me once.
Son of a bitch.
I cast locate creature on the real guy.
You see, he goes, listen.
He's in the cupboard.
Oh, shit. You guys get in there.
He's too tight. I can't get in.
No, he's like smashing your hand away. Don't do it.
No, get his teeth. Get his teeth.
We'll be back,
You see,
asshole.
yeah, he hits a button, a little artificer's thing on his suit, and a chastity belt shoots around his mouth. Your father slapped my 2 front teeth out of my head, and I had to get implants.
Dad, I'm gonna get the other 4.
I know you're probably be really proud.
A dirty 20.
A+ wizard classes.
Great.
You show up with all the gear and kit and everything like that. The main thing you had is time for actual research projects. Like, you've been keeping up by spending every minute finding workarounds, and now you have time if you want to research spells or do other shit. Cool.
Yeah, awesome.
Hell yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I would love to learn
I
legends.
know.
so happy.
I really hope that
Give
she
me
still
another
got given
DC
the
10.
diamonds.
It's an arcana check.
Wait, 'cause she got-
For every 3 points above
she'd still have to
10,
pay for them if
I
she
will
didn't
let
get
you
them from
learn
them,
another
right?
spell in your wizard spell book, evenly spread throughout your spell levels, starting at the top.
Great, I will use Boggy to give me advantage on this.
All right, this is the boggy roll.
The Boggy roll. That's a 22.
So you learn a 7th, 6th, 5th, and 4th level wizard spell.
Wow, so sick.
Having the fucking resources you need to do the work you need to do, you had tons of time just to hit the library on your own. Okay.
But I want to look into the stuff that Elwyn was talking about with Kipperlily Copper Kettle.
This is going to happen at the end of your downtime, so it might not resolve in this episode. You begin to pull strings just through scrying and following stuff with like the food trucks that come to school. You begin to track down physical locations in Kipperlily's network and think you might be able to, over time, run down some leads about like where her and the rat grinders live, meet, get up to their business, all that shit. So the 17 plus 8 is 25?
Yeah.
you can remove 2 stress tokens.
What?
Look
Oh,
at
because
that.
of course, relaxation.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's what the realization.
Oh my God, somebody came.
This is my friend.
You know somebody who used to be called Yolanda. That's great.
Oh, wait, never mind.
50-50, I'll find this man for you every
Great,
day.
you cast located, and me and Fig roll up, bow, bow.
Oh, you're getting so unbelievable that you're this accomplished. You're getting all these spells researched and you
Straight
get back
away.
to Mordred. It's like you and Aylwin have Fudgy the Whale there. And I think, too, at one point, Jawbone comes in and looks at you and says, looking good, kid.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jawbone. I feel like I haven't spoken to you in like 3 months, and I'm so sorry.
He looks at you and goes, hey.
Are you okay?
He gives you a big, big hug. He goes,
I can tell you were having a really tough time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Were you having some trouble with money stuff?
Yeah, I just didn't want to bother you. But I fixed it. I sorted it out. I actually feel really good that I fixed it myself. You know?
he looks down. You see he sort of like rubs his eyes.
Aww.
Fixing it yourselves. Yeah, that sounds like
And that's why I
Adaine.
said he'd keep on giving me my employee discount even though I don't work there anymore. So like anytime you want to go get ice cream, it's on me.
He smiles at you and says,
While you're living under this roof, ice cream nights are on us.
Oh my
I know that the house is getting fixed up, but
Well, you know, like,
eating.
I'm just covered in
You
chocolate.
open the freezer and Mordred and see a little portal with Aylwin's hand coming through with a spoon. Bitch, why? Okay, that's
Bitch,
Adaine's
why?
Adaine's track here. We'll go to you. You
Cute.
arrive at cleric class as you get back into classes. Walk in, see a man in a beautiful white suit, shock of white hair, thick black eyebrows with a very, very white hair.
Oh my God.
The bolo
You see,
tie?
he looks around at the clerics gathering and says, followers of divinity,
Oh my
Oh, I
God.
hate it.
pleasure and
Oh
honor
no. Oh no.
to assume the role of your teacher and professor here at the
No!
Axford Adventure
Look at Ellie.
It's
Bobby Dawn, and let me just say, today is the beginning of a bright new day.
What an amazing episode. I feel like it was such a great conclusion to last week, which was like
Yes.
very
just so creepy, so much mystery. Like,
but like no real information,
yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And then this week is like information.
super lord up.
And
we need to.
completion of information.
Yes. Yeah.
And connection of information.
It's like we're entering into like the third arc.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
the,
it's
the,
like,
the arc before the end.
the arc before the end is the second arc. The third arc is the last.
Oh, I thought
Anyway.
it was 4.
No. Anyway,
Okay.
crazy. There's so much lore dump in that I'm like we even said like off camera, like I think we need to rewatch that. So that will be our homework. We will rewatch it to try and kind of understand it better.
Absorb the information.
And absolutely apologize if some of the stuff super went over our heads.
Probably all of it.
But it was a lot.
Every connection we made is wrong.
But I go away from this being like just so amazed with Brennan's skills, with all of the players that are also able to keep up. Like it's massive props to
Making the connections on the fly.
Yeah, exactly. Like the whole table. I'm not just saying like Brennan. Even like the lighting this episode was kind of fresh as well, which is super cool. And I'm so happy for Adaine. I'm so happy for Rog. Just like her struggles like felt almost like the realist.
Yeah.
And I'm just like
Her and Riz's are so real that like it's like, this is too real for this fantasy.
yeah,
series.
like not having money to do your assignments is like
And like ridiculous. It's not even just like a new book. It is barrels of diamonds.
yeah. Oh,
Ridiculous.
can I also say thing that didn't quite click in the moment that I thought about as we continued to watch was that Bakur was the original elf.
Yes.
So I forgot about that.
Which is what's his name?
Gilear.
Gilear's
I was thinking the whole time.
grandfather, grand.
Yeah, like what's it called? Yeah.
1,000.
1,000.
2,000.
So that was so crazy, but I'm so glad they did that. Such great moments as well. Another standout moment is the snake eyes, and then the beardsley blessed straight after is just like thank
Amazing.
you, poetic roles.
Incredible.
Incredible. So, okay, super excited for the next episode.
We'll see you for episode 14.
Yes.
Okay.
Bye. Baby, 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 baby.